Losing a loved one is never easy, and putting the pieces back together can be a long and tough road.
Our next guest is a true mentor for those who have lost their partner and are looking to discover new possibilities to improve their own lives. Welcome, Carolyn Moor. Hi, Carolyn.
Hi.
Thanks so
for
much for being
having
here.
me.
You have such an interesting story, and it all started pretty much Valentine's Day 2000 when you and your husband were leaving a romantic dinner, right? Tell us about what happened.
Well, like most couples, you're going out for Valentine's Day. The only problem is when we came home, we were driving past Lake Eola, and a car actually ran into ours, clipped the corner on a curve.
Oh my gosh.
And it spun out of control, and he didn't have a seatbelt on, and I did, and he was ejected, and he died from severe head trauma. And you know, I had a 50-person interior design firm. I had a 2- and 4-year-old daughters at home, and life changed in a split second.
What's it like right after that when that happens? How do you even start a new life after that? How difficult was that for you?
Your life is unrecognizable. You are not the same person at all, and you fall into a depression most of the time, and it's a lot of times in isolation. You don't know anyone else who is widowed or has lost someone and is young. We were 36 years old, so life had just started to blossom.
Yeah.
Not the time for life to be cut short.
So at what point did you go from being the one needing help and needing support to supporting other women like you do with your organization?
It happened to me. You know, someone came into my life. I was just volunteering for a local organization, a grief center, and they asked me to be a part of a TV show, and I just said, sure, I'll help in any way that I can. And next thing I know, I'm on national TV and you know, on the Oprah show, and then mentors started showing up in my life, and I realized how dramatic it was to be able to have someone who really understood and that I trusted and was an example that I could follow.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
So that's what kind of catapulted you into the whole experience of sharing your story and helping other women get through their kinds of things. But you started an organization to help women with that. And like we were talking about earlier, it's not the typical widows getting together or crying on each other's shoulder. It's all about empowerment, right? Tell us about MWC.
Well, it's actually, you know, Modern Widows Club started because it's what happens beyond the support groups, beyond the traditional counseling, and also the grief centers. It's that bridge that brings you into the reality and into society. It's about having girlfriends that really understand you, get you. They're a few steps ahead of you. And so you can go to them for a lot of advice. It was created because it was what I wanted. I was widowed in 2000. This was before September 11th. There weren't a lot of programs for young widows who were raising kids.
So in your organization, is it more of just like a counsel with each other, like a group session, or is it activities? Like what exactly would it mean to be in MWC? Well,
it's once a month we meet as a social group, and they all come to my house. We started with 3 ladies, and we actually have about 90 ladies now here in Orlando. Widows that I had no idea, from all ages, beliefs, backgrounds. And the beautiful thing is, you know, sometimes you come as a mentee, and sometimes you show up as a mentor.
Sure.
Together, we sort of become advocates for widows' issues, and then that grew into the magazine, the online magazine that I created last year, because I went, you know, women are busy, but widows are the busiest women of all. So they need one place that they can go for finance, to learn about dating again, how to travel alone, legal issues. We need to be able to pick, we need to be on our smartphones waiting in lines to pick our kids up, and it needs to be on the go, and it needs to be relevant, and we're finding a huge success with our online magazine because it's available 24/7.
I love that.
And it's login private, so people aren't, you know, reading, you pouring yourself out to others. And we have a very popular Facebook page that's public, and we have a private page.
Nice, so they have the option on what they would like to share and what they wouldn't. What piece of advice do you have for women that maybe this just happened to, they don't know what to do, how to get over it? What do you think is the first big step in getting over that situation?
I would say getting over asking for help. It's by connecting with an organization like Modern Widows Club, you are gaining access to really a plethora of resources in every possible way. If you do not reconnect and plug back into life, you become very isolated, and that's when depression sets in. So you really do have to find the place within you to keep reaching out and letting people come into your life. That is a huge part of it.
And if they don't help, you have a damn doll
That's
too
right.
that you
You
can
have-
give them help with.
You have a little helper.
We love these are not voodoo dolls, okay? These are called damn it dolls, and when you're upset, you can hit things with them and say damn it at the same time.
Just
Can
take
you
it
use
out
these
on
in
the
your group
guy.
also, the damn it dolls? Do you guys use these?
Yeah, we use these because I gave one away in my magazine June giveaway, and there were a lot of people who wanted this. A lady in Canada wanted, but we were like, "You didn't call? Damn it! I missed my bills, but damn it!"
I love that.
The
You need something
babysitter,
to hit every now and then. Yeah,
it's
it's a
just
good way to
constantly.
let go.
This is a healthy way.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a
a healthy,
healthy way
constructive
to
way
hit somebody,
to deal with stress. Yes.
Thank you so much, Carolyn. And if you
Thanks.
guys want more information, you can head to our website, lifeloveshopping.com. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.